first record, Act 1, and this new record were the hardest. With Act 1, it was about, working all your life towards a goal, being a young guy with a dream to work with all these different artists, and then wondering if you're good enough to do. I was probably 19 when I came up with the idea, and I was 25 when it came out, so there was a lot of pain and struggling in those 5, 6, 7 years to put that together. Once that record came out, the second one was a little bit easier because it had a lot of the ideas already established. The 4 years it took to release Act 3 was just really a result of bad luck, I think, and just sort of general misfortune. I had ruptured a vocal cord, and we had equipment malfunctions, and I had a lot of trouble picking the right songs to put on the record, just from writing so many ideas, and then thinking, well, now I have the pressure of having to outdo my last album, but still sort of be commercially successful at the same time, so not to alienate radio and video fans. So, it's like, which direction do I go in? Something really sort of artsy or something really accessible? So what I had to do was marry them, which is what I think I did, but it took a while to sort of get that right. I mean, some of the artists I've worked with, like Jimmy and Echo from Ours, for example, used to say, you don't really have to bother with other singers. Just do it yourself. Write the songs and let people hear the songs that you write. And there were other artists I've worked with who said, the idea of using different vocalists is what Neverending White Lights is, so you don't want to change that. So it was like, which direction do I go in? I created NWL to be about using other voices, but sometimes I write songs that I think I know it's going to be easier for me to suit the song better, so I don't want to have to try to give it away or train another singer to do it. For example, on Act 2, the lead single, which was called Always, right from the beginning I knew that it wasn't a song I didn't want to give away because it felt comfortable for me. So I sang it, and I thought I delivered it in the way that made sense to me. Some other songs that I've done, in the past, like The Grace and such, were written for other singers. There's no way that I would ever be able to portray that as well as he did. So I kind of went for half and half on this album. Whatever songs made more sense to have other people sing, I'm okay that that's the way they're represented. And then the other ones, if I think that I'm comfortable pulling them off, I sing them. So I think there's about 5 songs on the new record with me singing. So it's more than normal, but I think it's a nice change of pace too. In the history of Neverending White Lights, he's the only person to sing more than one song on an album. In fact, 3 songs. It wasn't planned, I don't think.
No.
I had sent him in the Hereafter just to sort of demo it, so I could send it to other people.
Because his vocal cords were,
But he did such a good job. I was like, oh my god, okay, just you sing that.
When I went out there to record my own EP, we just kind of started bouncing ideas around. And the first one we came up with was Falling Apart. He had the verses and the whole song mapped out, and there was just spaces in it. And kind of just on a whim, he was like, here, give it a shot. And what I came up with is what's on it now, and he fell in love with it, so obviously I'm excited. It's like, wow, that's so cool. I was a fan, and I went to the show in Vancouver, and I got his email, and we just kind of started talking and sharing music over the years, and I sent my own stuff to him, and he really obviously liked it since we're working together so much now. And so over the years we just kind of started a friendship and then a working relationship, and they've kind of become one thing now, and we just work together constantly. Yeah.
I just finished producing the Bed of Stars EP, which is his first record, and that's coming out next year. And it's an 7-song record, and it's fantastic. And we're planning to go on tour together, Bed of Stars and Neverending White Lights in the spring. I'm also working on a record with Jay Diggs, the Canadian rapper, called We Are Not Heroes, and it's like a mash of alternative and hip hop. And Part 2, Act 3 Part 2 is coming out in the summer, fall. Yeah, another whole record.